So, says the pole. Gentle scored on the first. 88. Gets the under. Short dread. Okay. Shot deep. Oh, and taken. And Gentle making Bologna work. Score their first two. Everybody's perfect so far. Gentle dictating the pace they received on offense. I'm Stefan Rapazzo, just fresh off of the other field. A heartbreaking loss. We lost on Universe Point, we being Isno against Fab in a Universe Point game. And I'm excited to get back on the microphone, of course, for Ulti TV. Doing nothing but good things for you and your ultimate ears. I'm sure you guys are all enjoying it. I'm sure you guys are clicking the Ulti TV website, getting on the Patreon page and supporting us. You can do it for €3 a month. You can do it for one single month. So it's certainly worth giving it a shot. It's like skip one coffee this month, fill out the membership, click the button, Ulti.tv, Patreon, 3 flimsy euros, and you're putting it to a great cause. We're doing our best getting everything going. We are doing this very whimsically right now, and it is only getting better with your support. Here comes Bologna. O-line, Zani swings a wide. Center, Kopi, centered again. That one's high, and Bologna with the first error of the game. Gentle coming out hot right now. They won the Belgian National Championship. Coming off the Belgian National Championship, they beat Mooncatchers, and right now, any lead on CUSB La Fotta is a big lead. I take my coffee black. I'm getting wonderful service here from the Free Speed organization. And La Fotta O-line does what they needed to do to get their disc back, and they get another chance to hold. Zani, Kopi, two hands, safe as houses, looks the deep, takes the deep, Trombetti, cashes it in. A little bit of a scare there for Bologna La Fotta, but not too much of a scare. They get the disc back, they cash it in. As we said, Gentle from Ghent, they had just won the Belgian National Championship. They beat Mooncatchers in the final. I think both are still going to EUCF, but they're coming in hot here. They're wearing their B Ultimate tank tops. Uniforms could be sharper, and they're taking on the champs, and they're coming in like there's no difference. It's just another team in black over there. They don't care that they won the EUCF. That was almost 2 years ago. That was so long ago. And you look at this Bologna team, and it's very different than it was 2 years ago. There's multiple faces that I don't recognize, and I recognize this team very well. After being in Caorle, I had the pleasure of going to Bologna for their training camp. But most notably, the talisman, Davide Mori, is no longer here. He is playing with Red Bulls, and this is a team under brand new leadership, and that's the biggest difference that we have with CUSB La Fotta. Big shot, but it is low out of the hand. And here they come, Venturoli, Tognetti, Pingu, Vaglioviello. The Italians off and running. Boom, Cioppo, Defensive Player of the Year. Giovanni Santucci, a heck of a host beyond everything, throws a blammer, that's a blade hammer. And the young man, the new recruit, gets the disc there, and continuation, that was Rossi. And now far sideline, they're in their end zone set. Tognetti handles with ease. There's a pick called on the play. Vaglioviello, Pingu, Tognetti throws the falling break, gets it to Cioppo. Oh, he had Pingu in the corner. Now a mounting stall count. He's not afraid to throw that hammer. Rossi, the young rookie, rookie superstar, as he's been touted, back to Chopo. Rossi again, but it actually went right past him to Tognetti. He's lucky he kept his hands down. And Bologna really works to get that break. But they do get the first break of the game, 3-2 CUSB. And they went about 15 passes in the end, 2 hammers out of Chopo necessary to cash in on the transition. Scores 3-1 for Bologna. 3-2, I'm sorry, 3-2 for Bologna. That is the first break of the game. Chopo Santucci passing by. He's working hard, throwing hammers, trying to keep everybody entertained. I'm not sure those hammers were planned in the early stall count, but necessary in the late stall count. And so we've got Gentle on the O-line out here. Fuse, Tobe, Benjamin, Aaron, Artur. And a fully fresh D-line for CUSB La Fotta, a luxury to have 7 fresh. And we know when it's CUSB La Fotta, there's 7 fresh players with a whole lot of skill to make this team. Knowing this team now is broken into 2 very strong clubs, the competition to get on this #1 side is very fierce. Deep shot goes up. It is well in front. He can't get there, about 5 meters more than he needed. And the service keeps coming here from the wonderful hosts at Basel. Basel Free Speed putting on the Basel Open here. A great event, necessary event after a long drought of no ultimate. We come to these beautiful fields. Ulti TV got things set up and running. Some rolling hills in the background, blue skies, just a beautiful day in Basel. I haven't been to Switzerland since I was about 14 years old, and if I do the math at my age, that's like 28 years or something like that. So it's been a while. Deep shot goes up. Barzazzi, oh, but he can't handle it. Is there a call? I don't think so. I'm glad he didn't call it. There was a little bit of the defense approached. I would say there was a small amount of contact too, but I'm happy it was called as incidental. He had a chance at that despite the defense, and he simply dropped that disc. Our sideline players know what they got to do. So Gentle now with another chance to hold. Artur gets it to Aaron. These 2 are brothers. And I'm Gentle, a late roster submission, so we have a broken roster we're working with for them. Mastroianni on the mark. August. Forwards to Aaron. He shoots deep. He's got all kinds of space. Defense is coming, but way too far behind. Big take. Gentle ties it up. It's 3 apiece. They're still down a break, but staying in this one with the champs. So these 2 playing in Pool A, along with Is No Good and Fab, that just had a cracking game, a horrible finish from my perspective, coaching the losing team. We were up all game. It's a game that we will win next time, and we will learn great things from, but obviously a tough pill to swallow, but a tough pool now. Seeing how well Gentle's coming out against CUSB La Fotta, and seeing how they're coming off some winning ways in their own homeland. A very strong pool, tough to break through. So CUSB has maintained perfection on their holds. Not perfection, they've held every time, but they have given up a turnover, only to get it back. That's Laffy sends to Trombetti. Now far side of the field. Trombetti goes back to Laffy. Laffy all cleaned up with a new haircut, looking sharp, but no change on the red hat. That is a constant with Arturo Laffy. Big swing to the big man, number 12. Nice high release forehand, outside in, back in the middle. They're chopping through this zone like Swiss cheese here in Switzerland. Gasperini up and over, looks for the around, not there. Bit of a mounting stall count, but easy reset. Zani in front with the lateral cut, now around to Gasperini, and the Italians are looking very fluid here. La Fotta into their zone set. Laffy cashes in for the goal. Very nice looking offensive set for La Fotta, making it look easy. Italian D-line, well, I'll call them D-line 1, but they do seem like evenly matched D-lines, probably D-line X, D-line Y. Pingu, spin pull. Lands in the lap, and here comes the brothers. Van de Veld gets to Landa. He sends it deep. He's on target. No, just off target. A little bit too far in front. An extra foot, an extra burst of speed, not quite available. But he had the separation, a worthy shot, but those ones have to be pinpoint, and it was just off pinpoint accuracy. So La Fotta, D-line with a chance for his second break. Pingu picking up. Playing out of a horizontal set. Rossi, Chopo isolated in the middle. But they come from the sideline. Venturoli. Now they go, they get the under. Valioviello looks to shoot, but holsters. Now Chopo, Santucci. Santucci, see if he'll throw another high stall count hammer. No, he doesn't. He gets it ahead to Rossi. He fakes the hammer. Then goes into the jam hole to Pingu, and Bologna do get their next break. Missed deep shot, and they cash in on the transition. They're up 5-3 with 2 breaks. So can't say enough about the weather. We said it at the top, but cracking day for Ultimate. This is in an elite tournament like we have. This is all about the legs here. The fitness will win in a game where the conditions are as optimal as this. Keeping your throwing when you're tired is going to be good. The big rosters will pay dividends here if the weather remains the same. And we're going to see a lot of man defense, match defense, individual defense. The zones we see for short bursts to change it up, but inefficient to stay with them. And as thought. Bologna D-line Y. Their second D-line comes out playing individual match defense. And they've got great pressure. Another deep shot. They've been missing on the deep shots for the last two, but they get away with this one now. Shot for goal. That one counts. They get their hold. Down 1, 4 points to 5 for Bologna. Still with the lead and ready to receive. That's Tobe with the goal. Or sorry, with the assist and the big catch. Score check is 4 points for Gentle, staying in this one. 5 for Bologna, up 2 breaks. And O-line back out for Bologna. O-line a much shorter rotation. Fabio Coppi gets it off the pull. And another match defense set. Looks like a flat mark. Ooh, that one injurious position. Get away with it. Bologna get the reset. Now the around. And the big gainer up line. Sideline. 37 centers. And 18 behind play. Pick called. We got some lekker film crew here coming from the lowlands, Holland, the Netherlands. Lekker. Good work on the cam so far, getting this set up. Never easy when we got a mobile broadcast, but getting the job done. D is there, and a huge bid step in front. Simeons gets the D, and he's justifiably called off the pickup. It's never advisable to throw your body around like that and then pick the disc up. Let somebody else do it. Calm yourself down. Now O-line playing D. Could be a huge break here if they get one back. Can they get one break back? Can they get one break back? It starts a run. Gasperini chomping on his hip, and that one just over the hand. 47, that's Harry for Gentle. Oh, Bologna all over, but not bidding and not getting the Ds. Great reset, Simeons. Now on the doorstep, shot for goal. It floats, but it's there. It's got the carry. Gentle get one break back, and they are right in this thing. 1 goal down, 1 break away. There's another look at the goal. So this is the common problem with most teams. When the O-line gives up the point, they got to go right back out there tired. But it seems like La Fotta has a double O-line as well here, carrying a massive roster. They can get away with it. Arturo Laffi with the disc. And CUSB set up in a horizontal, a little bit, their outside players in. They got both handlers flanked to one side, a lot of space on the break side. Trombetti comes under. Trombetti recenters. That's not Barsazzi. Now that's Laffy. Shot not all the way in, but gets a gainer. That one for goal. Trombetti's there. Gets the goal. They make that one look easy after giving up the break on the other side, and they're back up 2. Angela throws the goal to Trombetti. So CUSB D-line set to pull. I'm having my volume turned down. Sorry if I've been blasting your earbuds, but at least it's my voice. I know it could be much worse. My beautiful sounds are probably soothing to some end, but I have been told that my voice cuts like a buzzsaw into the skull sometimes too. So hopefully not the case if it's extra loud today. Here comes the pull. Love the spin pull, by the way. Everybody should get their footwork. If you're going to pull, make it a spin pull. Great float on that. See, you see the proficiency of the spin pull. That's what you get. Here comes the offense. Van de Veen. His first name is Aaron. We know that. Sideline to sideline. That's Aaron's brother. The two of that. Oh, that one. The defense coming around. Surely a strip. They probably want my opinion. They haven't asked for it yet, though, but I'm sure they would want it. Value of yellow came around there and knocked it out of his hand. And he shoots it anyways. He's got position. That one is on 33, is on fire in the receiving end, Tobe. That's his third big grab, 2 of them in the end zone, the other one just in front, and the assist thrown. And Gentle staying right in this one. It's all tied up, 5 apiece. 6 apiece is what I meant. Gentle looking for their break. They did start on O, so they are still theoretically playing from behind here. We've got a timeout on the field. While we take our timeout, the constant reminders will be coming, and they should be coming, that you should be clicking on Alti TV, finding the Patreon support page, and supporting. You can do it for as little as €3 a month. You can be a hero. If you're somebody who's been involved in Ultimate for years, you always wished you were being
We are a group of Ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, LTV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
our
work
work
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Take action, people. Click the button, click the link. Like I said, you can do it like everyone. If you're watching this, you should be contributing €3 for this month. At the end of this month, if you want to stop, if it hurt you, if that hurt your wallet, oh my God, I can't do it, stop. But do it once, see how it feels. See how it feels. And If you can do more, do more. If you've been involved in Ultimate all these years, you wish, man, I wish I was on film. I wish there was more chance. I wish Ultimate would get huge. If we don't do it now, if we don't make it big, if we don't take the initiative, it's not going to happen by accident. So if you've been in this game, you're now maybe a master, you're a veteran, sitting back at home, you get cash in the pocket, give us your cash. We're not using it to get rich. We're using it for production, to glorify these athletes, and to make Ultimate awesome. So, like I said, 3 years a month is the base, but give us 20, give us 40, give us the money, send us the money, okay? I'll start talking about Ultimate now, but I think I've made myself clear. So, Bologna up a break. I would say that this is a game that everyone's expecting Bologna to win. The champs coming off a 2-year break for a chance to defend their title. This is their first chance at defense since knocking off Clapham in Caorle a long 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. And we just saw Clapham last week did win their 20th UK title. No real surprise. I mean, after 13 or 14, it doesn't seem like a surprise when they keep winning. But 20 in a row for Clapham. They will obviously be hungry to win their European title back after their streak was snapped 2 years ago by this very team, CUSB La Fotta, who smashed the streak and did it in emphatic style. They beat them up really good over there. A one-sided affair in the final, but that's ancient history now. It's been a very long gap. I say they look good, but they're also going to be the team with the target on their head now. Everybody will be out to prove their point when they play this squad. So here comes the O-line. A big shot upfield, gets a big gainer there. Giulio, and shot to end zone. Before I could even look up, it's halftime. They take the half, 7-6. A very efficient final offensive possession, and CUSB La Fotta go into half with a 1-point buffer. We got 60-minute games here. 1 timeout per half, short halves, max 5 minutes. We can you can make them quicker if you want. No timeout in the cap. Wondering what the delicacies of Basel are. Anybody have any information? Please feel free to hit us up in the comments, or like go to the Instagram page. Let us know. What should I eat while in Basel? What should I drink while in Basel? What are the specialties of Basel? Gentle getting fired up. Not so gentle out there. Of course, they hail from Ghent. I think that has something to do with their naming, Gentle. There's another look at some of those highlights from the first half action. 33, Tobé, been having a heck of a match for the boys in green. And as mentioned at the top, this is the first title defense, a defense after a long break, but also the first title defense without the talisman. The longtime captain, Davide Mori, is gone. So this team of young children now, missing their papa. How will they do without papa there? This is our first chance to see it. They look like they're going okay, but they're not tearing their heads off. They're in a heck of a match here. Gentle stacks up well with them. Their deep shots look good. But it's the second half where these games are won. De Luca, and a big first throw gainer right up to the brick mark to Laffy. He fakes and bakes 2 ways. Gasperini, 2 hands on it. Gasperini fires one and gets yards. Fabio Coppi gets the under. Shot, and it's knocked away. Trombetti can't get there. And here comes the gentle attack. Oh, a bit on it, but he hangs on. Coppi on the hip. A huge chance for a massive break, and they go deep, no surprise. The deep game's been working. The deep game continues to work. Simon and Gentle are right in this one. Not only right in it, well, yes, right in it. There's still a break back. The CUSB dictates the pace, but it's tied up at 7s. This would be a Galaxy point if we were playing a normal structure. We did have a Galaxy point unmentioned before the half. And Gentle not going away, not at all going away. They're getting the turns, they're converting the breaks, their deep game very efficient. And CUSB are still in front. There's not in a panic mode, but they definitely are not looking as comfortable as many might have imagined coming off a championship performance in their first defense as such. So O-line's got to stay out there. We've had a few substitutions on that O-line, but a few are staying. We see Gasperini stays. Zani is in. De Luca stays. Tonelli stays. And the big man Keeney out there. De Luca. Keeney. Angela. Caraceni. Gasperini far sideline, centers, Angela. Angela goes around, it looked low, but it's okay to Tonelli. Now De Luca, he goes around. Gasperini can't hold on. No foul. The bid was there, but it was a simple drop. And Ghent are just going for it every single time here. This is a battle. Keeney in front, but can't take it. Ghent with a chance for the go-ahead. It looks good. They are on it, Tobé, and the champs with their backs against the wall go down a break. And here comes the timeout. They have got some restructuring to do in Bologna. Heads are hanged, hands on knees on the sideline. This is not what anyone expected for their first title defense. It's 11:49. We are unofficially 31 minutes into this game. 38 minutes into this game, thank you. Very small clock on the screen here. So Gentle with their first lead of the game since 1-0. the Bologna side is surely seeking answers to shut down the deep game. Gentle are going deep at will. They're doing it efficiently. The throws are going up with a little bit of shake, a little bit of mark evading, but it's mostly on the receiving end. They're winning the 50-50s. The battles are all going green in the air.
When I say fa, you say da, fa, da, fa, da, fa, da. Day.
So let's see what the timeout does. CUSB La Fotta on the back foot for the first time in a long time. Gentle, happy to be pushing them onto that back foot. But this game is nowhere near over, we all know that. Taking a lead is very different than maintaining the lead and getting the win, especially against a championship pedigree team. But it's a nice place to be. It's much better than playing from behind. They have a chance for their defense to dictate. And our pull is up, beautiful pull. The importance of a good pulling game. Laffy. And a step in front D, Tonelli comes under, and now Zani. Fakes the big, it was there. They're a little bit conservative right now. Angela, now he's not gonna conserve on that. He's got that one in for the goal. It's all tied up at 8, a couple snowmen on the board. That goal goes to Max Valioviello. Surely the brother of Massimo Valioviello. His first appearance on a CUSB La Fotta squad by my knowledge. Collecting the tying goal there. It'll be up to the CUSB D line to take this game back though. Break necessary or they will lose. So here comes the pull. Low bladey pull, and Gentle are going to get 2 throws before the defense arrives. Now just the 1. So we've got a bit of a junk defense coming on here. Let's see how Gentle deal with it. This could be their answer to slow down the Hucks. But also a lot of open players out there. They will have their opportunity to throw it around the horn if they stay patient now. They got to change their mindset from the huck and win, huck and score, to patient, take the open throws. Looking at the open players out there, 41 left, completely unmarked, and a free dump, and they wisely take their time. And there goes the hammer. They're going to try and tire out this cup, this front of the zone, and so far very efficiently, keeping them moving. Defense may be ready for transition. Now that one's floating too much, and Chopo Santucci does make him pay. They went for a bit too much there on the side to side. They skipped 2 passes and went for the big, and it floated too much, and the defensive player of the year 2 years ago shows you why he earned that accolade. So now the break back necessary, a go-ahead break back. I think there's a step on the foot there. Tognetti rolls to the floor, back on his feet. So we see them playing out of their 6-player stack, nobody in the dump space. They showed this at last year's championship. seems to work. Front acts as the reset, but they act as an upfield reset. And after the first throw, they get somebody in the reset space, and they're off and running. Value of yellow. Rossi can't hang on, and they give him a chance back. Tried to go trailing edge on that. Could have probably put 2 hands to it. Gentle, so now CUSB does quickly transition back into their zone, and this is obviously what they want for their huck stopping. But they get over top this time now to continue. Toby. And the zone resets. And now Gentle just need to take it easy against this zone. The resets are available, very much so. Now we're back on match defense. Chopo stays poached. Oh, that blade. Oh, and almost a head taken off, but instead high release flick and taken for the goal. And Gentle comes back and scores. A chance for the break, disc in hand for Bologna, but they work and get the hold on the second effort. And Gentle remain in front, 9-8. There's another look. That blade was beautiful. Not in for the goal. And then that high release defense, a step behind coming off his player from the original huck. Here's this blade again. Look at this throw. Boom. Right from the elbow. "15 minutes remaining in this game. Gentle up by a break.
15 minutes left. 15 minutes left.
And we got the Italian O-line out there. Laffy with the pull. De Luca winds up, he gives it. It's low and fast. Trombetti stopped. And the miscommunication cost them a turnover. A huge opportunity here. I can't stress it enough. If Gentle can cash this one in with less than 15 minutes to go, it could be game, set, match. It's never that easy, but that is a heck of a buffer with time running out. Trombetti sticks to the mark. Dante picks up and goes upfield. Sideline, needs to get center. Gets up line. Now the shot for goal. Thought it was beat, but the second man comes chasing, stays in, back of the end zone. Huge break for Gentle. They go up 10-8, 2-point buffer, less than 15 minutes to play. And Bologna have to send that O-line out there again, and they need answers. Bologna in all sorts. They need 3 in a row. They need a double break to win this game, and time is not on their side, as we've said a few times. The Ghent deep game is very proficient. They are scoring on a high percentage of their deep shots. Anything that goes beyond half is being caught, mostly in the end zone, but when not, their patience and their continuation throwing, their continuation cutting is there. They're well backed up. The gentleman of Ghent looking very strong here. 50, great number. Sends the pull. De Luca goes to Zani. Zani winds up, and the Italians are not sending deeps. It is a very different offense. They're in panic mode, and they're trying to take it very easy. They don't want to take those shots, the high percentage shots. They have a bit of fear of what happens on the low percentage shot side, and De Luca tries to go trailing edge. Gentle with another chance in a very, very short field here. Coming in from the sideline, less than 15 meters away, inside of the brick mark. Gentle get a chance to run their end zone offense, and this could be a nail in the coffin, so to speak, if they can pound this one in. They go to 50 right away. He takes it with the big body, and contact back of the head. Gasperini gets an elbow to the head, but the big man with the dreads doesn't seem to mind. His dreads acted like a pillow and softened the blow. Here it is now. He goes straight away, and a hand on it. Gasperini. Could that be the day-saving D? They need something. They haven't had it in a while. De Luca. He needs to redeem himself. Gasperini, he's shot deep. Tonelli's there. He's got separation all day long, and they get that D. It looked like it was all but over, and now it's back within one. Gasperini's hand block saved the day there. Gentle were attacking aggressively to get that break. And in that sense, just a little too aggressive. Here's them going the other way. Gasperini finally winds up. They unleash the deep. And let's see if that opens their offense up, because they had been playing a little bit conservative up until that point. The deep option was there. Gasperini pulled the trigger, and they're, I'm not going to say back on the front foot, but they've got, hopefully that gives them a little bit of their mojo back. But they still need another break. Here comes their next D-line, Mastroianni, with the ponytail and the headband nowadays. The Italian sideline getting into this one now. And they need a break. Gentle, obviously looking to do anything but give them that break. They want this hold. Ooh, there's a lot of contact coming to that one. Both of them with arms out. I think a foul was called. I'm not sure from which direction. Mastro asked for some advice, and I think the right advice given from the sideline. Both players with a little bit of an arm up, but no major foul. Winds up for the big, holsters. Oh, well defended in every space right now, the Italians. Now one goes up, and the poach comes off, so there's a free player somewhere, and he's defended again quickly. Now the Italian defense really picking it up. But they're finding openings. The unders are coming. The resets are coming. And the deeps, as they have all day, are coming. Barsazzi takes position, but doesn't take the disc. He got there first. Tobey, as he's done all game long, dominating in the air. Gentle take the 2 lead back. It's 11-9. 9-11. Emergency, emergency. The towers are falling. Timeout, Gentle, very wise timeout. As far as clock management goes, a wise timeout. Maybe not a wise timeout as far as momentum goes. They stop their own momentum. We'll see how it plays out. But good clock management. Gentle about to have what will probably be the upset of the tournament. But that's just based on expectations. That's based on 2 years ago. Gentle could be the best team in Europe for all we know, and this is their first time to show any of it. A shame they didn't get their rosters submitted, though. So I will shame them for that, but they're putting on a heck of a performance here. Time check is official timing says we have 7 minutes remaining. A good clock management timeout. They got to put their D-line on that field. Much, much smaller roster for Gentle than Bologna. Bologna trying to roll their lines. They got rest on their side, but they don't have quite the rhythm that Gentle is finding early in this game. So panic at the disco here for Bologna. They have, they must get breaks. There is no time for anything but breaks now for Bologna. D-line cannot afford to give up another goal. With 7 minutes remaining and they need 2 breaks, there is really no time left. This is desperation for Bologna, or they will have to face the consequences of losing their first title defense match after so gloriously taking their first title ever 2 years ago. The gentlemen giving some gentle love to the camera. Here they come, the green machine. Laffy, thumbs up. And here come the Italians. O-line first. I said they need D's, but they got to hold before anything. Trombetti comes under. He gets it. He wants it off the sideline. He gets it off the sideline. Caraceni goes under De Luca. De Luca, Laffy goes to his knees. Tonelli all alone underneath. Deep game still not available. Poach there makes him second guess on the reset. Trombetti comes under. Italians efficiently working it upfield, 1 pass at a time here. Laffy again, and right back to De Luca. They've got space. That one in, not quite in on the doorstep here. Angela picks it up from his chest, now goes back the other way. Tonelli, Valioviello, there's space there for Laffy, and they cash in. They needed that one big time. So they get their hold, and now it's all about a run of breaks. Or the imminent loss that comes with being down with less than 5 minutes to go. So let's 3.5 minutes to go. At 3.5 minutes, we will get a cap, and it'll be +1 from the cap call. Finish that point at the cap, then +1 to the end of game. So Bologna D-line need breaks, haven't been getting breaks, but there's no time but the present. One more hold and it could be all over. We've got to walk it to the finish line. We got to wait till time expires, but it is most certainly desperation time for Bologna. Here comes the pull, Pingu, spin pull, outside in, that's gonna land center, end zone. That's a beautiful pull, that's a beautiful pull. Everybody should pull like that. My team needs to pull like that. Under comes to number 50, he sends a big one. Defense was there, but number 33 is catching everything. I think there's a couple of number 33s on this team, which is what is making me think 33 is catching everything. Huge, oh my God, picks it up, keeps it alive. The dump went over the head, but the backup there, garbage man, cleaning up the trash, and another big layout bid to keep this possession alive. Now they've gone deep. That one's going to go out of bounds, though, not on target, and too many defenders. That one cannot be hauled in, and they've got their chance to break. Oh, but we've got a discussion. We've got a discussion. We're going to see if we can have another look at that. They have resolved it amicably. They've conceded the turnover. I think that's the right call. There's the big bid. We'll see another look at the other end of that. Here it is. Defense at all sorts of position. I think that was the right play, the right call on the play to give that one as a turnover. Now Bologna, they go the other way. Pingu's there, 50 on the chase. Tognetti works it in behind the back spike, and we've got ourselves a flat ball game here. They're down 1. They need another break. Our time check is officially at 40 seconds, so it will likely be, this will be the last point until we know what we're playing till. We play this point and then +1. We play this point and then +1. So if La Fotta scores, we play Universe point the next game, or the next point. If Gentle scores, we get game to 13, and La Fotta's in a big hole then. There's 40 seconds remaining. The time will expire during this point, and it'll be +1 after this point. +1 after this point. D-line did it once. They got the hold, they got the break. Now they need the run. Tognetti happy with his play. He got the score for the break on that end, but knows that they got more work to do. Mastroianni sends the pull. Is it coming back? Is it coming back? Not quite. They will have the option of taking the brick or where it went out, which is uncertain, and the brick seems the more certain option. So Gentle, now the pressure to win the game. Okay, this is not a game winner, but this is a buffer. And to be very honest, this is a momentum play. If they can get this one, they look very good to win the game. If they give another one up, if they let the break go, they're playing on the back foot on Universe point. But they will. That one goes too far in front. And now it's, as we discussed, Mastroianni's got it. They're going back the other way very quickly. Cristofori back to 16, a 1-2 game over there, far sideline, Cristofori. High stall count, pick called. High stall count, disc is in. High around, pop pass. Mastro from the sideline. Gets the reset to center. Push pass straight away, ballsy, we'll say in Universe point, or not quite Universe, but it feels like it. That one up and around and too far, and they give it right back. They gotta work so hard to get these Ds, and they give it straight back. Gentle with another opportunity to not put it away, but essentially to put it away. And they go for it. This is what's worked for them all game long. 33 has been their man all game long. Mastroianni with position, though, and he takes it away. The veteran, Mastroianni, uses his position well, stays in front of the bigger receiver, and smacks it away just before it's in the clutches. Big finish here, big finish to this game. And this, as we said, their last possession, a desperation possession for CUSB La Fotta. Any which way you slice it, this is a character building game, win, lose, or draw, which won't happen. And so we do have another timeout. There was wonder whether CUSB had a timeout. And we'll check out the replays. There's a timeout taken. There's some question whether they had a timeout to take. The officials table is saying no, but meanwhile, they're still timeouting out there. I don't know if there's a penalty for that, for taking a timeout that is not there. But they're talking about it. Either way, just the fact that they've taken a timeout they didn't have, they get the rest they need. They may not have the time to talk tactics because of it, but they do get a break, they get a breather. Justly or unjustly so, that has happened. 4 sticks on the scoreboard at the moment. The score is currently 11-11. It is 11-11. It is going to be a game to 13, so it will not be on to Universe after this point. But this, whoever scores this point will have the cushion of a 1-goal lead, but still starting the next point on D. But it seems to not matter the amount of turnovers that are coming. Barzazzi comes under, another one of the young stars, then goes straight up line to Mastroianni. Scuba, center, up line. Shot, that one's into the defense though. And Gentle, are they gonna go deep again? Yeah, why not? This one, they've got position, but second defender coming and knocks it away, does a very good job. Help defense, Sebastiano Chini gets there and cleans it up, thankfully for his teammate. Hornschmeyer, sounds like a German or Swiss import, brings the disc in. Mounting stall count, but gets Keeney on the under. And a travel called on the play as Cristafulli got that disc. Keeney with the disc, tapped in play. Mastro comes under, fakes the around, well defended, now gets the under. Hornschmeyer, the import. Spizzo gets Barzazzi coming under with his tongue wagging out, goes all the way the other direction. That one looks good, it is good, but the defense did get there. Alessandro Franceschi and CUSB La Fotta take the lead just in the nick of time. It's a game to 13. Gentle will need 2 in a row. They'll need to hold and then break. Of course, CUSB La Fotta 1 break wins. In an ideal situation, we get 1 hold and then see what happens. Flip a coin for Universe. Of course, very tense situations, Universe point games. We just had one on the other field. We were not on the happy end of that one. They hurt when they don't go your way, but oh, the glory when they do go your way. So they get their break. CUSB La Fotta coming in clutch, showing their championship class when it's needed so far. But the job ain't done until the W is chalked up in the column. And that part is not finished yet. Gentle surely not going away. I'd love to see a little bit more deep game out of them and see them playing the same game that has worked for them all through this, right through to the finish. There's the swing across, and they've gone for it. Chopo Santucci, they got defenders on both sides, but what a take! Gets a finger on it, tipped and flubbed, and we're playing to Universe point. And Gentle, goodness gracious, they are fearlessly putting those hucks up. Every single chance there's a deep cut, they are putting it, and they have been on target. a high percentage of the shots. I'm gonna wager a bet at 90% of their shots have been in receiving area, giving their player a chance to make plays, and they're just getting more and more confident taking the ups. So, Universe point, O-line for CUSB La Fotta have been shaky. They have given the disc up on multiple occasions. After the first couple points, they started crisp, they started clean, but they've given it up a few times. They've changed the O-line multiple times, as they are doing now. You see captain Arturo Laffi is not taking the field. We've got Gasperini, Tonelli, Zani, Chini, De Luca, Coppi, Fabio Coppi, and Valioviello taking the line for CUSB La Fotta, Universe point. And Gentle would love to spoil the party here. They've been in front most of this second half anyways. De Luca takes the pull. Zani, and we're in Universe point here. No room for error. Gasperini up to Valioviello. He looks big, he goes. Tonelli's coming all alone. They get it, and CUSB defy the odds with their backs against the wall. They get it done when it counts most. That is the championship medal that they earned over years and years of chomping for it. And their first title defense is a cracking win on Universe point over Gentle, who was chomping at the champs. So thanks at home for joining us. I'll give you one more reminder. Make sure you get on the Patreon page, click the button, send us your money, become members, and make sure that we can keep giving you this footage and this broadcast. And yeah, thanks to our crew, come a long way, doing a great job. We've got games all week. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I've been Stefan Rapazzo. You're watching Alti TV. Thanks for joining us.
Of ultimate players, coaches, and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
Become a member
and fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Alti.tv